The Molo MP Kuria Kimani-led Finance and Planning Committee of the National Assembly continues with public hearings on the Affordable Housing Bill that is set to replace the Housing Act, whose fate is in the hands of the Court of Appeal after being ruled out as unconstitutional by the High Court.
Now we are wondering we are creating a fund that is going to have at least 60 billion a year. So the bill as it is proposed that if you misappropriate that fund, then the fine you get is not exceeding 10 million. So it's then you can steal 1 billion and only pay 10 billion of fine.
While presenting their views before the committee, the Law Society of Kenya expressed its concerns that the bill is also tainted with questionable details. The question of how public land is to be sold to private individuals was raised, with LSK warning that if the bill passes as is, it may face the same fate if taken before courts.
We must make sure in our policy application of the housing of this construction, that one should go to the ministry, as the administrator, they must guarantee us that the value of land, if land in Kiambu is 1 billion Kenya shillings, that 1 billion does not disappear. They must show us how is this money coming back. And unfortunately, it must be taken from the beneficiary. We must draw a straight line from the beneficiary of the house to the value of the land.
According to LSK, the bill does not address the question of discrimination, as the housing levy is mandatory for the employed but voluntary for those with alternative streams of income.
You start by pointing out the eligibility and say anybody with an ID is eligible. There's something in the court we call legitimate expectation. Because you are taxing everyone, nobody expects you to tax everyone and benefit a few people. It never works like that.
Persons from informal settlements are among those who have backed the bill.
Tunashukuru hii iendelee kwa sababu mimi nimekaa Kibira miaka zaidi. Kwa niliingia Kibira nikiwa msichana mdogo. Mama yangu ndiye alikuwa anakaa Kibira. Hajalipi nyumba na bado tena watoto wangu tena ni hivyo. Tunataka hii mradi iende through. Ndio hata si mimi watoto wangu wale watabaki nyuma ama wajukuu hivi.
Mimi nimechoka kuitwa majina. Tumechoka kuitwa watoto wa Islam. Tunaitwa kitongoji duni, mtaa wa mabanda wa Kibera. Yaani hizo ndio majina zetu. Hakuna jina zetu. Tunataka sasa kubadilishiwa majina. Tunataka kuitwa hata Baraka Estate. Kwa sababu by the end of the day sisi ni Wakenya wote. Tukuchagua tuishi Kibera.
The committee is set to hear from ISPAC and political parties in Tuesday's public hearing. David Kagina, K24, Nairobi.